Aloha and mahalo for joining me. I'm Janin. I hope you're having a great day. And today I want to talk to you about you being okay with being unique and you being okay with being yourself. We struggle with this a lot. I know I hear it all the time. And today I want to talk to you about being yourself and being okay with that. Because we live in this crazy world, I want to talk to you about that because I find that every time I talk to women, they're always comparing themselves to people. And they're not embracing who they are. You have to be okay with who you are as a person. You have to realize that we're not just a two-dimensional type of person. We don't just have a front and a back, right? We are more than three-dimensional. We have personalities, we have gifts, we have talents, we have desires. We have so much to us. We have our feelings, and we have all the things that make up a human being, right? And no two people are alike ever, and there never will be. We're created to be unique on purpose. And I want to talk to you about how you can get to be okay with being yourself, being unique. I think that we've kind of gotten so busy and fast-paced in life, and with electronics and everything digital, everything moves like at the speed of light and beyond, right? But I think that we forget that we come to earth with unique characteristics. We come to earth with our own personality, our own natures, and we develop them as we get older. Of course, when we're babies, a lot of our personality and characteristics show up really quickly, especially when you're a toddler. And I know because I've had my own 4 children and I have 4 grandchildren, so I know and I see how they act, and I think it's just really cute when they're little, how their personalities come out. And when you watch a little toddler or a baby, they are okay with being themselves, right? They haven't lived very long here on earth, and they're not comparing themselves to other people. They're just getting up, going, being themselves. Or if they have this characteristic of just being happy, a lot of times you'll see babies that just smile all day long, right? Except probably when they're hungry or they need a change of diaper. But you can start to see how we as human beings evolve, right? We come to earth as babies, and then as we get older, we start to realize, like, oh, okay, well, I'm different. So is that a good or a bad thing? We start to learn about ourselves and about the world around us and how we react. So you have to keep in mind that the first 7 years of our life is the most crucial. That's when and how we learn how we're going to behave and how we're treated and how we're going to treat people. And if you have a really hard upbringing, a lot of times that sticks with you because that's all you've known. So as we get older, right, we kind of forget about who we are and who we were as babies. I want to ask you, how can you get back to remembering who you are and being okay with yourself and being okay with being unique? Because can you imagine a world where everybody was exactly the same? They behaved the same, they talked the same. Can you imagine if we didn't pay attention to our unique selves, what this world would be like? It probably wouldn't be a very happy world. What's so beautiful about life in this world is that we are all unique. Everyone is totally different in every single way possible, right? From how we look, how we dress, how we talk, how we act, how we deal with life. We're different in our gifts and talents and how we go about creating our life. So one of the things I want to share with you that you can do is, I talk about this a lot, And I want you to actually write pen and paper, however you want to write. It doesn't really matter what your writing instrument is, but actually physically write down. You know, journaling, there's this big community on journaling and how they really get their thoughts and feelings out on paper. And some people still use a planner, a paper planner for their lives. But they all talk about how wonderful it is and how much they are so happy that they can actually write things down, and how they are moving on with their lives and setting goals and accomplishing goals and working towards their dreams and desires. And one of the things that I like to tell everyone is that you have to write down physically. And I know I mention a lot that there's a study out there somewhere, and I don't remember where it is, but it does make a difference when you actually physically write on paper versus typing it in a computer or on some sort of electronic device. There's something that happens in your brain. And so I've been trying to keep that practice of writing things down. I do have a small paper planner, calendar that I write in every day. But write down what is unique about you. Now remember, you're not going to show this to everyone, because sometimes we're afraid to write things down because we don't want other people seeing what we've written, right? How we think and what's going on in our minds. But write down what you think is unique about yourself. And if you don't know, which everyone knows, I think a lot of times we just want to keep it hidden because we're afraid of what other people are going to say or what they're going to think about us. But if you are not sure, ask someone that you can trust, who you know that they're going to give you an honest answer and that they're not going to make fun of you. But ask them, what is unique about you? And write that down. We have to get to that point in life sometime where we're okay with being ourselves, and that we can become okay with being unique. And you have to find that place for you. You have to be okay with being unique, because that's what makes us so special, is that we are unique and that we have our own gifts to share with the world and with those all around us, right? Sometimes your gift is maybe just meant for you to share it with your immediate family. You never know who it can affect. Sometimes the people that are closest to you are the ones that need your gift. So write it out. Ask someone if you're not sure. I can guarantee that you'll be amazed when you actually write it out. You know, what is unique about you? And lead your life with that. Lead every day with your uniqueness. Because you know what? I think the people in your workplace and even in your family will appreciate it when you start knowing your uniqueness, and it comes through, it comes out, it just exudes. Because whether you know it or not, your uniqueness and your gifts and talents usually just exude themselves. You really don't have to try very hard because they're gifts, right? Our gifts come from God, so that's just a part of who we are, and it just kind of oozes out from us. We don't have to really try to make that effort. I can promise you that if you actually write it out, look at it, read it every day, if you would like me to help you and help you to figure out what's unique about you, if you'd like to work with me, I have a 20-minute complimentary consultation. Click on the link in the description of this video and let's talk and have a conversation, and to see if we're a good fit, that we can work and I can help you. And I really want you to be your unique self. That's what I love talking to women about, is them being who they are and sharing their gifts and talents. I also love teaching women how to dress too, because I think that that's such a big problem, because you have to get dressed every day. You can't go out in public naked, right? I mean, I guess you could, but that wouldn't be good. But those are some of the things that I like to share and talk with people about. And that's something that really makes me feel good when I'm sharing. So I want to share one of my gifts with you. And my gift, I knew from when I was in high school that my gift was people. I love talking to people and getting to know them and just finding out who they are and what their gifts and talents are and where they come from and what their upbringing is like. I think people are so fascinating. I could talk to people all day. I wish I had time to talk to people all day. But please share this video with those who you know will get great value. You can click on the arrow below where it says share below this video. Share it with someone. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed so that I can share all the things that I know with you. And I want to encourage you and challenge you to write out who you are, what is unique about you, and go out and share that with those around you or those with the world. Share it with whoever you feel you need to share it with. You'll actually feel that happiness inside when you do share who you are. And share with them your thoughts and your feelings. Share with them your ideas that you have about life and the world. But be okay with being unique and be okay with being yourself. And I know that this will make a big difference in your life. And I thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Aloha.